welcome to Jana's hut. In this episode I'll be painting this. It was the third machine that I made. When I first made it, it looked like this. And I thought that using this empty space here, it could be a collector of some kind. I'll be using the same colour scheme that I used for these two pieces. The first brown, then the sand, then the cream. There are a few scuffs on the surface of this hose connector, which hopefully will come out quite nice once I've painted it. Firstly, I'm going to paint it in this brown colour, just to give it a nice undercoat. And I'm going to load my brush and whack on the paint. Just making sure I'm getting everything covered. I'm going to let that dry and then paint the base. That's the base coat finished. Now that it's dry, I'm going to start on my first layer of dry brushing. Let's slowly bring the paint brush in, just see how dry it is. Just try and catch the raised edges. So it's going to be quite dirty. The bottom piece is a lot lighter than the top piece, as I've applied a lot more paint to it, so I'm going to try and brighten up the top piece just by slowly adding layers. The colour will become brighter. Just don't want to add too much on at once, don't rush. So that's the front. So that's that colour finished, and on here we've got a code. So I guess that's the code for this machine. So I'm going to be ultra careful with this highlight because I don't want to ruin everything that I've just made. I'm going to start on his buttons, just gently brush. Yep. Yeah, it's getting drier. I can really go in. All that highlight, all that wreckage coming through. It's coming along nicely. I've made a little bit of a mistake there, but just keep going with it. Now I'm going to attempt to put highlight on these ridges here. Just let the paint collect. I'm going to go in with a more generous helping of this paint. Just hope that it doesn't completely cover what I've done. Just keep going round. It's a bit better. And now I have to add a bit more to the top, just to bring it up to the same sort of colour. I'm going to add some of this, try and add some of this into here, just gently bring it up a bit, because I think they're a bit dark. I want to have it a little bit whiter around the rim, so I'm just going to attempt to just gently lighten that up. Bring that number out a bit better. So I've finished all the highlighting. I could go further into this bowl and just highlight all those little ridges, but for now I'm going to leave it as is. Just the same with these, I want to wait and see what I'm going to do with all these little details here, what colour I'm going to paint those. On moisture vaporizers it's the same colour throughout, so I don't see any silver metal bits, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to add those. I really like the way this has come out. That final highlight layer has really brought out all that damage at the back and all the glue that sticks this lid down. It's really caught all that. I'm really happy with how this has come out, and I think that it looks really good next to these other two pieces. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that it's inspired you to make something of your own. Please leave any comments down below, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.